Hey guys, welcome back. Unfortunately, today we have some not so great news for the EU people. They've pretty much come out and said, like, there is nothing more they can do to help with EU Central. We're going to go take a look at exactly what they said. Thank you very much to the Patreon people who helped me be able to do this. Let's go. All right, so we got an update on current top issues, and the primary top issue is, of course, Europe. And we know that players are still experiencing long queues in Europe. The Europe Central region is at capacity, and unfortunately, there is no way to increase the number of players per world in Central Europe. Adding more servers is not possible based on the complexity of all the systems that need to work together. Due to not being able to continue expanding Europe's central capacity, we quickly spun up Europe West. This is an appealing option for new players or for players who have not significantly progressed on Europe Central. We also provided a second variation of the Founders Packs to all users who purchased in order to make switching servers more viable. Obviously, this is not going to make anyone happy, but also, like, we have to accept the fact that the game itself is not it's not able to be done. What people want isn't possible. And I don't really know what the great answer here is, who to be mad at or what. It's like because the game is good and so many people want to play it, but it's like it can't support that many people. They've never had this much, not even anything close to this much. If you know anything about it, right? Like they recently were excited about having more players than ever, and that wasn't anything close to this. I'm pretty sure that was in the like 200s of thousand concurrent. That's why they were hoping for 200,000 concurrent over here. We've been over a million, like consistently. Next up is the server transfer functionality. Everyone, is wanting like okay, server transfers, but it sounds like from this, it wouldn't actually help at all. We'll get into it. We definitely hear the request for the server transfers and have thoroughly investigated our options. This instant functionality does not currently exist in Lost Ark. The service just rolled out in Korea and is a weekly batch process that requires maintenance to run. It also does not support cross-region functionality. Therefore, unfortunately, is not a viable option. Exactly right, because like the problem is the entire Europe Central is at capacity. And if it can't go cross-region, then it wouldn't help the problem in any way whatsoever, which is, again, obviously a huge bummer. No one's going to be happy to hear this stuff, right? But it's just like, it's literally not possible. Next one here is Power Pass functionality. We've also heard the ask for Power Pass grants to help folks transfer to new regions, but unfortunately, this is not something that can work as a solution. A Power Pass can only be implemented on a roster that already has a level 50 character and will not work on the first character on a roster, even if you have previously done so on another region or server. However, you will still be able to earn 2 free Power Passes on Europe West region after getting your first character to 50 and completing Aelin's Gift. Again, another thing, doesn't sound awesome, but I imagine this probably means the system for actually doing the Power Pass literally requires and works with that first character's completed stuff in order to do it for those next characters, which is a little bit weird though, because the Power Pass will technically also complete some not absolutely required stuff that you skipped, like side quests, or if you skipped the entire Shoeshire and you use it, like the alt goes through and has done the Shoeshire stuff, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of interesting. I don't fully understand it, but they're saying that it doesn't work. Well, there we go, guys. Like I said, it's nothing good. There's a bunch of just bad news in there, but it really does sound like if you're holding out, like just hoping that things are going to get better or something, or there's going to be one of these options presented that you could grab onto, that there isn't. So you have to make that choice. Are you going to just stop playing? Are you going to try the other region? Or are you going to just keep playing on your thing and dealing with the issues until, probably eventually way down the line when, hype dies down, and maybe some people get so frustrated that they move, maybe things will, lighten up a bit for you. It's kind of up to each individual, like how much they, rushed and pushed and invested already in a short amount of time and are not willing to redo. I can kind of understand it, but at the same time, like I have characters all the way to tier 3, multiple in RU, and I did that, and I did it all over again, and the game is fun. So right? Like, unless you're playing the game in a way where you make it super terrible for yourself, it's not the end of the world, really, you know? And that region would be new, so you'd be starting with new people there, right? You wouldn't be behind those people, only the longer you wait to make the decision to do it. You know, I empathize though. Like, I would not be happy. I wouldn't want to have to do everything all over again a third time. You know, repeating the story, like, it's cool the first time, but I do get that it's kind of a bummer to do it over and over and over. You know, like, I was already trying to do an alt through Rohindel, and I was like, oh, I just did Rohindel like 3 days ago. We're gonna wait. We're gonna do something else. Let's find some more islands that we haven't done yet. You know, closing out, I'd just like to say, basically, you know, try to keep in mind that according to this stuff here, you know, like, and I don't think Smilegate would be like, oh yeah, Amazon, just like say it's all our fault, right? You know, say it's because our game doesn't support it. Like, that wouldn't be the worst option, the worst thing for the game overall to say, right? But the trash in Amazon for it, like, it really does not sound like Amazon is in control here. And from my perspective, it looks like they are trying to do anything they can. They're considering all the options, right? And they are listening to the people, right? And whether or not the things would work is whether or not that you know, they would do those things. As always, I really, really appreciate all my Patreon supporters who helped me be able to do this. Thank you guys. It does mean a lot to me. If you enjoy my content, maybe drop me in with the like, comment, subscribe. I know this one is a bummer. I'll try to see you on a more positive note in the next video.